Hello and welcome back, Commanders and Commanderettes. Justy Puller here with another War Commander video. This is on the Skirmish event, and this is on the Commander set. Both bases, Base 1 and Base 2. Base 1 is pretty simple. For me, I'm just going to use Eve and Missionaries. And believe it or not, the main problem here are the power plants. No one targets the power plants, and they run right next to the power plants, and the power plants explode. And I don't think they're capable of avoiding the damage from power plants, whereas they can avoid the damage from infantry and tanks and um, turrets and things like that. The power plants cause damage to them. So I'm going to take Eve, and I'm going to focus Eve on the power plants. Um, if you put this on Ruby, two or three guys will end up right next to a power plant when it explodes, or right on top of a power plant. Even if it's on Ruby, they're not targeting the power plants. Okay, so I've said it enough. Shoot the power plants. Um, like in that one movie, Die Hard, that guy said, shoot the glass. In this case, shoot the power plants. And that's my only advice for you. It should be very close to, it should be free repair. It should be very close to always being instant repair on the map as well. But if you go back to your base, it should be free repair if you end up with, like uh, 5 minutes and 1 second on one of your units or something. All my units are max level and fully workshopped, as always. I can't make them a lower level, but I usually take a lower level base to see if it can be done. And I don't have anybody asking me to do that right now, so we'll see how the event goes. Um, if somebody gives me access to their base, I can try a lower level base. Okay, let's see. So for base 2, um, I'm going to use 4 Pilums, and I'm also going to use Sandstorm Mark II, and I'm also going to use what's that guy's name? Mars. So Mars and the Pilums, and I'm going to use 4 Pilums. Now this is a little tricky here. If I move in any further, sometimes some of these motorcycles won't come out, and if they don't come out, you should just start over. Sometimes they get stuck back there. Like if I start shooting things, some of the motorcycles get stuck back there, and I can't use my sandstorm if they get stuck back there because I need my sandstorm to. These are all the little secrets that you need to know. And since you're not taking any damage, if all the motorcycles don't come out, then simply start over. I need these motorcycles to come out. I need them all to come out. The one in the back, particularly by the there's a bastion in the back, an anti-missile bastion, and because there's so many railguns here, I do need to shock the railguns. If we only have Pilums, and if we only have Eve and the missionaries, and then you know uh, nobody can take out the railguns except for maybe Eve. This little railgun right there, I don't mind getting shot by that one, but I try to take it out with when the motorcycles come out, the shots. But if you can't take it out, what are you going to do? You got to take it out some way. And you can come in with the Sandstorm Mark II, but then you have to make sure that all of the flak guns in that area are dead. I've done that before. So when the flak guns are dead and the rail gun is not dead, I will take out the rail gun with the Sandstorm. But that's a rare occasion. So here is another trick and a secret, okay? I'm not going for the Bastion. If I go all the way in there for the Bastion, I'll be too close and I'll cause one of the buggies to come out. And the buggies, I don't want them to come out after the Sandstorm because it's hard for him to get away without getting shot. So I'm just going to hang out here. Shots I see are going for it. And then, yeah, see, it finally fell. But I wasn't shooting it directly. I was just letting those shots randomly take it out. Sometimes it takes it out right away. Sometimes you have to wait. But if you go in further, like a fraction of an inch further, then you're going to start taking damage from a buggy. I think they're called war buggies. Okay, so now I started to move in and I realized I like to take this left side out first because the left side will shoot me when I start taking that middle side out. So I changed my tactic and I'm going to start taking the left side out. But I used to go right into the middle and now I'm taking the left side out. So if you'll notice my videos, I always develop a pattern, like a blueprint for how to do this, and then I just follow it exactly every time. And yeah, it's boring, but you get good at it. You get good at that one particular blueprint, and it just makes it a lot more doable. I'll be honest, I'm very bored with this game. They make it. I'm bored with Kixeye and you know what, I know what they're doing. They're making it very difficult for low level players. They want everybody to coin, um, and I understand people will coin, but they're not going to. And they can't have their game without coining. But they make everything too expensive, and they're so greedy about everything that they have to get to the point here where they just do stupid things. Now, I'm not in the gaming industry, okay? So, but if it were up me, I would make things very cheap. You know, 10, 15, 20 cents, not $20. And then everyone would spend, right? I mean, who cares about it in an event if you had to, pay 10 or 20 or 30 cents, but it would add up. But they don't understand that. They want $50, you know? So now here's the point where I need to like bring a bunch of missiles in, hopefully get everything locked down. Sometimes you're lucky, you get or two turrets with one missile. I missed that one for some reason there, and so I had to use an extra missile. But normally, three missiles are what I use on the backside. There's two rail guns in the back, and then two rail guns sort of off to the left in the front, and then there's one to the far left. This one I'm shooting right now, and so that's the three missiles that I normally use. That time I had to use four because the one missile in the back didn't get um, shocked. So with that, um, everybody took a little bit of damage, but it was instant repair on the map. And that's how you do the Commander 1 and I'm sorry, not Commander, Officer Officer 1 and Officer 2, and instant repair on the map. And let's see here. So the way I have my tunes set up is I have Eve, and then I use 10 missionaries. They're all fully workshopped. There's the workshop right there. I have 5 platoons with 2 missionaries plus Eve, right? And then I have, beside Eve, I have Mars, and then I have 4 platoons with 1 Pilum. So that when I do that, and the reason I have them spread out like that is because I like instant repair on the map. I hate coming back to the base. So you do it how you want to do it, but that's the way I do it. Good luck, guys.